Well, yes, sis. Greetings, sis. Appreciate you for being here. I love your profile, by the way. So I'm very familiar with who you are. Greetings. My name is ReRa Magic I Am. Actually, I go by the name of ReRa Magic I Am. I am first a mother. I mention mother first because that is where I'm the most successful. So I'm going to mention my successes first. And last week, to review the show that we did last week, we talked about loving yourself to health. Once again, I go by the name of ReRa Magic I Am. You can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, of course, Instagram, YouTube. I created a YouTube channel recently. I'm not sure the link yet, but on all the other social media network, the name is ReRa Magic I Am, and that is ReRa Magic I Am. Once again, I am a mother, holistic health activist. That means that I encourage and motivate others to look at life and at themselves holistically, and thus healing themselves and working with themselves and through themselves holistically, catering to everything that we are. I am also a writer. Poetry. I am. I do not write poetry. I am poetry. I talk poetically and I walk poetically. In all that I do, I am poetry. So therefore I am. Today's topic that we'll be discussing is, give me a moment, y'all. I'm reading. Confidence Builder. We're going to be talking about confidence building. Now, first, let's look at confidence. I have this obsession with words, and when I look at words, at times different things might jump out to me. To me, some of these words, they tell you what they are outside of their definition or the definition. The words speak. The word confidence, we find confide. We find confide in the word confidence. So to build confidence or to be confident is to confide in yourself. To confide in yourself is confidence. And although the words is spelled confidence, CoMfidence, I prefer confidence, and that is CoMfidence. Now the thing with spells and words is that the word makes a certain sound. We're dealing with sound vibration when we're dealing with words. No word can be seen. Even when you write it down, not a word can be seen. Everything is sound. Words are not physical matter. So we're always dealing with sound, more sound vibration than we are with, say, a specific spell that the word has been cast in or cast under. So the word confidence, I switch up and I call it CoMfidence. And I call it CoMfidence, CoMfidence, because you must come into yourself. One must come into oneself in order to experience true confidence. True confidence is truly knowing and accepting thyself. It's not going to come from any outside source. Even with me talking to you now, you're not going to build any confidence with me sharing this with you. True confidence comes from knowing thyself and going and coming to yourself and then through yourself is the only way to truly build confidence. And confidence is like a muscle. Confidence is our abs. Confidence is our triceps, biceps, back. Confidence is like any other physical muscle that we must build. And not only build one time, but it is a continuum. It's always a working. It is always a working. So daily we work to build our confidence. Momentarily we're working to build up our confidence. Why? Because in every corner you turn, possibly even family, possibly mostly family, there'll be somebody waiting to tear you down, to bring you down and take from you your confidence. But when you have confidence and you've built this within yourself, you're not easily torn. You yourself would have to tear you down. So you yourself not working on the muscle, you yourself neglecting those things that you must do to feel great about you, you yourself at that moment and at that point is the only being that could come and tear you down. Come and remove the confidence that you came into. The other day, I was at a gathering and I met two sisters. I asked one her nationality. She told me she was Jamaican, so I got that from her. I'm not really sure the other sister if she was Jamaican or not. But the story between the two was that she was afraid, the Jamaican sister. She has this fear of going around her family and going to family function because the very first thing that they say when they see her is, "Oh my God, you've gotten so fat." And mind you, she said this is things that's coming from people that's been fat 30, 40 years. But here she is, gained 10 pounds. And everyone wants to tell her about how fat she's gotten. And at that moment, of course, it goes to tearing her down. It goes to removing all the things that she built for herself to even come to her family function. As an Asian woman, I can relate, and it's possibly a black thing. But as an Asian woman, I can relate because we're so equipped. And we're so much better at tearing each other down than we are at building each other up. You could be gymming all day. You could be at the gym 24/7. You got your nutritious on good. You got your body flowing right. You got your mind swinging in the right direction. Your clarity is on point. Ain't so many people gonna come and compliment you on that. As a matter of truth, they're gonna act like they don't even see you. You be over there progressing, they'll act like they don't see your progress. But man, let you slip up. Let you lose your footing one time. Let you gain the 5 pounds. They're waiting. They're actually already in the corners, even as you're doing a good job. They're in the corners, they're lurking. They're not going to come and compliment a good job because they're waiting for you to fail. They're waiting for you to fail so they could come and remind you of how horrible you do, of how horrible you look. Now, this has not a thing to do with you. You just know that those people have not built any confidence for themselves. And naturally, what we don't have, we can't give. So when they come to tear you down, it's because they're torn. It's because they're not comfortable within themselves. So naturally, that's all they're going to give. And we do that as a people. We're ready to tear each other down. But we're easy with the compliments. We're very easy with the compliments, but boy, the insults. So you have to build you from within, because these people will always be, because they have yet to build them from within. So you have to build you, get that confidence that you need from within. And truly, 15%. And truly, the only way to build confidence is to be honest with yourself. You must be completely honest with yourself, even when it hurts. Because guess what? If you could take your own honesty, you could take other folks' honesty too. Because honestly, she did gain 10 pounds. You know? So at that moment, if she's confident in herself and she could take her own honesty, then it's like, yeah, girl, yeah, I gained these 10 pounds, girl. You see, girl, you see the thighs? Ain't they thick? Child, yeah, I gained these 10 pounds. You know, it's a confidence thing because you're not afraid of you. You know, so what? 10 pounds, you still you. So what? You shed 10 pounds, drop 10 pounds, pick up 10 pounds. You're still you. You're still you. Poundless, pound full, you're still you. So you must build that confidence within yourself so that other people, you're not easily shook. You're not easily moved when others come with their insults. Because that has not a thing to do with you. Not a thing that comes out of my mouth. Not a thing that comes out of my heart belongs to you. And vice versa. Not a thing that comes out of your mouth. Not a thing that come out of your heart belongs to me. Until I accept it as my own. Until I have accepted it as my own. Okay, so you must remember that we build confidence within ourselves so we're not easily shook. We're not easily torn. And we do this for ourselves, especially if we have children. We do this now not only for ourselves, we do this for them because all of that pours through you. And they got to deal with your behind all day long. You know, so if you don't have the strength and the courage to go out and go in, really go out and get into yourself and deal with you honestly, and it may be painful. It may be painful. It may hurt some, but trust, there's a lot of growth. There's more growth than there is hurt. And the growth that you experience is worth the hurt. So many of us be out here hurting over things that's not worth it, over things that's not growing us. You know, meanwhile, we're running away from ourselves. So in efforts to build true CoMfidence, C-O-M, to confide in yourself, you must trust yourself. If you can't be honest with you, you can't trust you. And if you can't trust you, then you won't confide in yourself. You won't have any confidence in what you're saying to you. You know you can't trust you. You know you're full of ish. You know it. So you won't be able to trust you. So the first priority of confidence in oneself is being totally and completely honest with what you got going on within you. Realizing that you're not to blame. There is no blame here. It's only self-acceptance, self-acknowledgement, self-correction. No blame. So knowing thyself, being honest with thyself, studying thyself, meaning scientifically or whatever non-scientific that may make you tick, whatever say make you mad or make you glad. You know, we're so happy to be happy. We're so happy to be happy while we run away from anger. You know, we run away from disappointment. We run away from pain, but we're so happy to be happy. Yet they're really one extreme. Happiness and anger is like opposite side of the coin. You could do real stupid-ish while hyper happy. You could do real stupid-ish while hyper mad. You could end up giving up your entire house away while you're super happy. And then when you're no longer super happy, you're looking like, fuck, did I just, where am I going to sleep tonight? You know, and then same thing for anger. You come in and you are angry with it. And now you messing stuff up. You'll possibly even kill somebody. And then when it's all done, you know, you're wiping the blood from your palms and you're like, what did I just do? Damn, what did I just do? So they're extremes. They're one each side. Same coin, different side. Same coin, different side. You know, so let's not run away from those things that makes us uncomfortable. It's okay to experience a little discomfort. We grow through those things. So studying thyself, knowing and admitting to yourself those things that turn you on or turn you off. Asking yourself why those things that turn you on and turn you off. You know, really seeking. There is no right or wrong answer, but really getting to know you in all realms of you, mentally, physically, socially, emotionally, spiritually, all factors of yourself. Then forgiving yourself. Forgiveness is key. We must remember that we are not to blame. We are not to blame. We are to correct. We are to correct, because the blame, it'll take away from the work. Because really, you're already working. And sitting back and putting blame, that's work. Believe it or not, you're already working because you're dispersing energy. You're still giving energy to the thing. You're just not giving the energy of correcting the matter. You know, so either way, we complain or we do something about it, it's work. It's work. So you might as well work and let it be effective. You might as well work and let it grow you. You know, complaining don't grow a situation, honey. Accepting self, accountability, being accountable for your being. You know, not saying that, oh, I'm grown. Can't nobody tell me what to do. I'm grown. But yeah, you can't even pay your own bills. You know, we so grown out here, but we're not really self-confronting. You know, we're not really doing the things to really build our confidence. If we gotta go to the man for help, that's not a confidence builder. It's not a confidence builder. If my finances is not where it needs to be, and periodically I gotta, you know, apply for food stamps, you know, apply for whatever it is that I must apply, submit my own will to. That's not a confidence builder. You know, so when we're talking about confidence builder, we're looking at every and all aspect of I am. If you grown, you should be able to feed yourself. You should be able to feed your children. So we're mentally, and we don't want to admit it. We don't want to admit that we need mental help. You know, we shouldn't be out here chasing the bag. We should be out here getting this intact. Getting this where it's supposed to be, correcting those things that need correcting. And trust, there's many. There's many. I recognize these things within myself. And as a beautician, I speak to so many people daily. I recognize these things within others. We go through the same thing. We're just not conversing. You know, we're not saying the proper words, having the proper conversations to get these things out in the open so that we can correct these things. But we're talking about purses. We're talking about shoes. We're talking about the latest drama. We're talking about the latest celeb gossip. We're talking about Real Housewife of whoever city. We're talking about all things but ourselves. But yet we're grown. We got to question. We got to question those things. Because this is about building confidence. Confidence. Not confidence. This is not the con. This is not the con. This is not something that could easily be watered away. This is about confidence. And I need this. I need this for myself. This is why I share it with you all. The more that I share, the more I get. That's what sharing is. You share, you grow. And I'm talking about in all aspects, because shares, you buy a few shares, your shares will grow. Your shares will grow you financially, you know, spiritually, what you allow it to do. And if you do gather, what we gather and we don't give out, we drown in. Now, I don't care if that's money, information. If you gather it, you're not dispersing somehow, you're going to eventually drown in it. So accountability, responsibility. We grown. And if we're grown, then we must be responsible grown-ups. You know, we can't be immature grown-up. We can't be. That's not an option. You're grown up, then you must be responsible. And that means you're responsible for your well-being, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially. You're responsible for your community. You're responsible for the children growing in it, and not just yours, but all children. Responsibility, because these are the things that truly build confidence. Confidence, knowing that you're helping others, knowing that you're helping yourself. Confidence. Okay, so responsibility. Okay, and then after we are responsible for ourselves, and then we start to love ourselves. I know people promote self-love. Self-love this, self-love that. Look, love is a word. Love is a word. It's a word that we pin to our emotions. But love is a word. Love has definitions like any other word. So if we want to know what true love is, we must define love. We must define love and then ask ourselves, are we truly the definition of love? Are we truly self-loving like we're proclaiming to? Because you can't love it, honey, if you don't know it. You can't, it's not possible. Imagine if I come to you and I'm like, honey, I want to love you. I want to love you. I want to take care of you, you know, but I don't give a damn what you like. We're going to do what I like. I don't care to know anything about you. I don't care to know where you come from. I don't care to know your favorite color, your parents. I don't want to know anything about you, but I'm ready to love you. That makes no sense. You know why that makes no sense? Because there is no sense in it. There is absolutely no sense in it. And confidence doesn't grow from there. Confidence will not grow from there. So self-love, loving yourself, the true love of self will get us to a point where we care for ourselves. We start to care for ourselves. So we're not allowing just any conversation. We're not, because we care for ourselves. Our timeline is not filled with fights and crap because we care for our mental. We know all that is pouring into our conscious and super conscious minds, and we know we become what we see, what we hear, what we feel, what we're around. We become our environment, and therefore, because we care for ourselves, we make certain that we place ourselves in the positions that we need to be in the environments that we need to be in, engaging in the conversations that we need to engage in efforts to propel ourselves to the next level because we love ourselves. Okay? So caring for ourselves and appreciating ourselves. True appreciation will grow a situation, and the lack of appreciation will easily get rid of it. If you want to get rid of anything, start not appreciating it. You know, every time it turn around, have something bad to say about it. I don't care what it is, your plants. You know, if you're growing tomatoes, every time you turn around, cuss at it. You know, say, you raggedy tomato, you know, I bet you ain't gonna do nothing but come and choke us. And watch and see if that tomato grow like you want it. Your children too. You go to your children every day. You know, bicker at them. You know, talk down to them and see how well they love you. See how well they come to grow in appreciation of you. Appreciation will grow a situation, and the lack thereof will decrease that growth. Okay, so we appreciating thyself, because, you know, once we start to appreciate ourselves, it becomes easy to appreciate other people, other situations, and other things, because we have it. We have it. So therefore we have it to give. You know, we have so much appreciation for us that it's easy to give. Okay, so we're about to close up here. I do my best to keep the lives 10 minutes, 20 minutes tops, because I know my attention span is, and it's not all that long, and I'm not a vast speaker. I think talking is like walking. If we're not going anywhere, we shouldn't even bother. So to build or boost confidence after you've worked in the areas above, then from there you just do it. You just do it. For me, not a thing builds my confidence more than setting a goal, going for it, and not accomplishing. It doesn't make me sad. It doesn't make me sad. It gets me to where I want to give more. It gets me to where I want to go harder. It gets me to where my confidence skyrockets. Like, how dare I fail? How dare I? That ain't what I do. I don't fail. I learn. So at that moment, I'm like, okay, well, you got to learn. If you're not doing it, if it's not going how you're planning, the goal is not being met, it's not a time to be sad. When you're almost there, it's not a time to give up. You got to learn. If you have to re-strategize, go within yourself, maybe do some other stuff differently, you got to learn. And when I've set a goal and I don't accomplish, it boosts up my confidence. It boosts up my confidence because my thing is I must accomplish. I have that must accomplish. But that doesn't mean that I don't know how to walk away either, because this is in boosting confidence. You shouldn't allow it to tear you apart and tear you down. The only thing that you must hold on to is you. The only thing that you must hold on to is you. By any means necessary. Hold on to yourself. So if it gets to a point where you've been going at this going, it seems to be tearing you down, you might just want to scratch it. Just scratch it and think of something else. You're the captain. You're the captain of your ship. You're the captain of your ship. You're navigating through it. So at times we do have to scratch it. Okay, and say, look, I'm going to do this right here. I think I'll probably be a little better over here. And that's all right. That's building confidence. It's a confident thing because you could confide in yourself. You could confide in yourself to know when to walk away. And it's all good. Like, we ain't going to die here. Not today. What we're going to do is move on. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So just do it. Just do it. Even if you fall on your face. It's like when you get up, and you wipe the dust off. You wipe yourself off. You're stronger now. You're stronger now. You probably know now how to stop that fall. Before you get on your face and scrape your elbows. Now you know a little more. So it's okay. Just do it. After you've done all the things that I mentioned earlier, you be like Nike and give it all you got and just do it. Folks, this is summertime. The summer sun ain't nobody's friend. The summer sun is here to kill. Okay? And you will, and I'm laughing, and because I must laugh. I must laugh through life. I must laugh through the learning. I must. If not, the sanity just goes out the window, y'all. So the summer sun don't play. So be mindful that in this heat, a lot of things will brew up. The summer, it comes to brew things up. So a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of killings, a whole bunch of that is going to be happening under the summer sun. So be mindful of that, and your confidence that you're not allowing yourself to fall victim to some bickering. It's a confident thing to be able to walk away from bickering when you're bigger than that, when you're better than that. We need more big people. We need more bigger people. And I'm talking about mentally big. So just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Summer sun is here. You know, people are dying from left to right. Just do it. Just do it. And yeah, it possibly is hard, but you're harder. You're harder. Until date, the only thing that has proven to be harder than humans is death itself. So whatever it is, you're harder. Just do it. Just do it. You know, live life confidently. Confidently. Just do it. Okay. Great. It seems that I am done here. I thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, I'll be here every Monday at 1 p.m. I thank you all so much. Last week, our topic of conversation was loving yourself to health. Today, we talked about confident building. And the topics will follow as so. This is reformation, you know, in a way. This is building in a way. I'm here to build me. And through me building me and sharing with you, I become stronger. You know, so feel free to send inquiries, send questions, you know, let me know what you think. Inbox me. You know, I'm here to talk. Your opinions matter to me. Your opinions matter. All our opinions matter. Even if we're just talking, you know, talking is great. But talking is much like walking. So we got to make sure that we're getting somewhere when we're doing it, that we're not wasting time. Everything is a matter of energy, and it can be depleted from you. Like no matter what you do, you're still using up that energy. So make sure what you're doing, and as you use up that energy, it's benefiting you. It's benefiting you, it's benefiting your family, benefiting your children, benefiting your communities. You know, because we need this for us. We need this not only for us, we need this for our children. We need this for our children's children. Children's children. Because we create. We create. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, I go by the name of ReRa Magic I Am. Website, ReRaMagicIam.com. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you're in the Gainesville area, we do have a poetry show coming up September 15th. And we're also working on getting a location so we can host our Wholistic Wellness workshops. Those we host in Palm Beach County and also in the Gainesville area. So if you're in the area, you know, check us out. We're also working on new detox ebooks. So you haven't detoxed recently, check it out. You know, detoxification is good. And from all things, TV, people, family, yourself, you know, sometimes we need to detox from our very own thoughts, you know, so we got some of that coming up for you all. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here and spend this time with me. And I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. Elevation is now.